Hi there. Welcome back to Encanta, where we're breathing life into AI. In our last video, we showed you how you can create your own GPT using the GPT Builder feature in ChatGPT 4 with the Plus version. But today, I want to talk a little bit more about the basis of GPTs, how you can make the magic happen when you create your GPT, and then how you can apply the same principles to ChatGPT 3.5, the free version, so that you can have a similar experience to what the GPT Builder will give you. So in the last video, I talked about how you can build your biography and how it's really important to do that before you go into the GPT Builder at all. So the same thing applies when you're going to use the same approach to ChatGPT 3.5. So if you think about it, when you create your biography, which at Encanta we call a persona, what you're doing is you are creating a set of instructions, ideally a high quality set of instructions that captures the essence of who you are or who another real life person is, so that you can teach this technology to emulate that person. So in the last video, I showed you how to do this for yourself, and I'll continue with that same example using the biography that I've created for myself. And as I mentioned in the last video, we have a template on the Encanta website at www.encanta.me, where you can download a template that you can easily fill in to create your biography. But I've already gone through that process. So first of all, I'm first going to show you this in ChatGPT 3.5 because I already have another video where I cover how to do this with the GPT Builder feature. But like I said, it's relatively the same. So what you're going to come up with after you create your biography is this 200-word description of yourself. Well, you want to make sure that you're talking about not just your bullet point list of accomplishments, but the details, the essence of who you really are. So for me, I included a lot of personal details, even going back to my childhood, thinking about things that I was interested in and the things that I like and things that, especially that have continued throughout my life, because that really makes me who I am. And so here I have my biography. And so in ChatGPT 3.5, there are two ways to get this kind of GPT experience, this personified experience. So you can either give the instructions directly to into the chat, or you can go in here and you can use the custom instructions box. So today I'm just going to show you how to put it directly into the chat. So I've inserted my biography here. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to give some instructions around this, because the AI isn't going to know what to do if you just put the text there. But so there's two ways to do this. You could, change the adjectives to say you are the oldest of 9 siblings and so on. But for this case, since I use this also in GPT Builder, I'm just going to keep it in the form I am. And I'm going to say, please emulate the following person as you write responses. And then we're going to hit send. And so now we can just try asking a few questions to test it. You do the same thing in ChatGPT 4 when you use the playground to test your GPTs that you've created, but you could just test it with some questions to see how it responds. So you might want to say, what is the meaning of life? And let's just see how it responds. Yeah, and so you can see that in this particular example, it's still not identifying that that it is supposed to literally be me. So first of all, I want to make sure that I have my custom instructions turned off, because if you have your custom instructions on and you have something here, that could be causing the confusion, but it seems like that's off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, just a reminder. So please remember that you are taking on the role that I described. And it's great because it even calls it a persona, which is the language that we like to use as well here at Encanta. So here's how it responded. So when it comes to the meaning of life, it's about making every moment count, leaving a positive impact, and spreading happiness wherever I go. And so this response is very much in line with the information that I provided. And so I want to show you quickly just what this could look like without those instructions, so we can ask the same question. And so I want to highlight a couple of differences between the personified version of ChatGPT 3.5, which I've now taught you to do using the GPTs feature, and also just within the chat in ChatGPT 3.5. So the first difference that you're going to notice is that this without the personification, the answer is going to be to varying degrees objective. So it's really not going to give a perspective. It's going to say, here's some things that you can consider to arrive at your own conclusion. The second thing that you'll notice here is that it's going to give you just a numbered list of information. So this isn't very conversational. This is more like the GPT or the chat GPT is talking at you. So that's another reason why personification is really important and useful, because one, it makes it more pleasant for you to have the conversation, but it also is going to give you more of a perspective when it's personified, because it's going to give you if it was this person, how might that person respond? And so you can imagine the possibilities that this is going to unlock, right? Because a lot of times we don't have access to the people that we need to talk to when we need to talk to them. And so you think, well, it's not very helpful for me to just have a list of what someone might think about theoretically in this situation. No, I want to know what might this specific person think about this specific question. You can think about like all the different kinds of gatekeepers or even helpful people in our society that are difficult to access. And it's really helpful to understand what are those people thinking? What would their advice be for us? So I hope you can see from this example how it can be really, really beneficial to personify ChatGPT, whether you're using the free version or the pro version. Again, that starts with creating a really strong biography, which you can create on your own or using our template that's available for download on our website. Please feel free to ask any questions, and I look forward to seeing you next time.